Hey, what's up? Welcome back once again. I appreciate you stopping in. Going to be going into a little more depth today about something that I've been kind of hammering on these past couple of weeks, talking about prospecting. I mean, we already talked about asking questions, trying to figure out where they're at, their aspirations, their hopes, their dreams, their plans, their goals for their life, to see if they're going to be a good fit. Because this can get kind of raw dog sometimes. You got to have a strong why. You got to know why you're in this, and you got to be relentless in your pursuit of your dreams. You're gathering feedback, body language, this type of thing, to see if they're even interested in what you have to say. I mean, if you're just wasting your time, wasting your breath, there's no sense even, going much further. Just politely bow out of the situation. You might want to, see if you can convey the value of your offer. But if they just are genuinely not interested, you're wasting your time. So part of that process of gathering feedback is, find out exactly, like if they had any bad experiences with other companies, okay? Sometimes it's just a product that they had a bad experience with. Sometimes it's a company, specific company. Sometimes, it's just the entire industry. They may have tried a couple of things before and they're just not into it. They're all scams. It's all a pyramid scheme. And you need to know where they stand. You need to know how they feel about what you're doing too. So you want to ask them, what kind of negative feedback have they had in the past, okay? And then show solidarity with them, because I'm sure as an internet marketer, as a network marketer, you've had your own struggles with companies. So bring that up. Yeah, I feel your pain on that, or I understand, this is the problem that I had with company X. And I'm just, it just completely blew me away and turned me off to the whole industry. But then turn it around. Hopefully the company that you're involved with has covered all the bases, okay? And then turn it around and say, but you know what? The company that I'm involved with now, this is dynamic, and then go through some of the objections that they've had or some of the bad experiences. Like, for instance, a lot of these companies, you'll get involved and you just you get left to kind of fend for yourself. It's like, okay, you buy, you pay for whatever it is, the product, okay, or whatever. And then they just leave you on your own. It's like, okay, here's the instructions, good luck, okay? Or they might have a couple of different training modules to give you an idea how to market it, give you some tools to market it, but they don't stay engaged with you, okay? Your upline or your sponsor just leaves you in the dirt. Well, here at IMBiz Empires, all the bases are covered. All their I's are dotted, all their T's are crossed, okay? This is about helping you succeed. They know that most people are clueless. They know that 90%, probably closer to 95% of people out here really aren't making any money. So they've done everything they possibly can to make that happen for you. We even get you leads, help you convert those leads into sales. Everything that you need to know. A dynamic team culture, a support structure, people that will surround you and help you and hold you accountable. We even promote each other. We endorse each other. Daily sales training, videos, webinars, daily assignments, everything that you need. It's literally a business in a box, and it's fully automated. So if you don't like going out and talking to people, you just buy some shares in the traffic co-ops, just buy your leads, feed the leads into the funnel, and it's all just fully automated. All you've got to do is just check in once in a while to see if, how much money you've made. Basically, it's fully automated. I like to engage with people, it's kind of in my nature. That's why I do these videos and all that. But, and there's two different tiers. You can get the training and get the whole business in the box thing and get your own traffic, put your own traffic in the funnel and make a residual income off that. Or you can get to the second tier and make even more money, and it's even more automated. It's like everything that all the objections, all the contentions that are typically brought up with a company like this, with an offer like this, they're all dealt with. So you can turn it around and say, yeah, I had all those frustrations. I understand exactly where you're coming from. Make sure they understand that you understand where they're coming from, okay? In real time. I do. I understand. Believe me, I wasted money. I wasted time. I did all that stuff. But here, it's different. Okay? So it's important. People want to know that you've taken the time you've done your research, you've done your homework, that the company you're involved with has spent time making sure that they're not going to have those kind of frustrations. All right. Like, for instance, I heard about this guy. He was a landscaper. All right. And he used U-Haul to, he'd go and get those trailers, and he'd load the trailers up with mulch and his tools and stuff. I mean, it was sort of a daily thing. He incorporated it into his price. So, but every time he went in there, it was like he was in there for the first time. He had to go through the rigmarole, give him the information, blah, blah, blah. They should have just had all that stuff in the computer already. All right. It should have been 1, 2, 3. He's out of there. They should have been anticipating him. All right. But they didn't. Okay. He felt like a number. He felt snubbed. All right. It was a bad experience that he had with U-Haul. Now, I'm sure the supplier that he went to get his mulch, to get his supplies, they probably seen him coming. They probably knew, okay, John's going to be here at a certain period. He's going to be here at this particular time. He's going to need these supplies. We got to make sure that we have these supplies on hand for him. We got to make sure that his experience is pleasant, that he knows that we care about him, that we care about his time, his energy, his money, his family. You know what I mean? So anyway, just make sure that they know that all of their objections, the whole idea is overcoming objections. So incorporate that into your presentation or into the discussion. Even come up with a little, one-liner elevator pitch to ensure that, like FedEx, okay, if it absolutely positively has to be there overnight, okay? Or Domino's, their old thing, fresh pizza delivered 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Overcome the objection. Let people know that, hey, we already know. We know that you're going to have objections, you're going to have reservations. We've overcome all that for you. This is all you've got to do is plug in, and you won't have any problems. So anyway, I hope that helps. Asking questions, gathering feedback, and showing solidarity with them. Showing them that your company and you understand their frustrations, their past frustrations, and that you've done everything you possibly can to make it as painless as possible for them. Because you understand, you have empathy, you're in solidarity with them, you understand. They need to know that. They need to know that you're listening to them, okay, that you're paying attention, and that you want to make it as painless as possible. And then, of course, have something set in place, policies and procedures that prove that you do understand. So if you want to read my blog, I go into a little more detail. You can message me here on YouTube. I'll send you a link to the blog, or you can click that link down underneath there. It says go here. It'll take you to a capture page. Just drop your email in that capture page. It's hard-coded to me. I have a no spam policy. I take that real seriously. I don't sell, share, or swap your information. That'll take you to a 10-minute video to explain our company, what we're all about, and you can go from there. So that's all I got to say for today. I appreciate you stopping in. It's going to get loud here in a minute. We'll see you tomorrow.